Welcome back. Once again, Pascal and Tom bringing another show today. Today I'm bringing you my monthly income report and how everything's going in spite of everything going on with the coronavirus. Everything going with the coronavirus is hurting a lot of stocks, you know, but you can still make things happen. If you've got everything planned, set up, you got everything set up right, because if you don't have something set up right, you're going to be drowning, you're going to be hurting. If you hit unemployment, yeah, I feel sorry for you, but hopefully you can get through this. And there's a light at the end of this tunnel. So don't think this is the worst thing ever, because things can get worse and they haven't gotten that bad. But stay positive, keep applying, keep trying, and yet use whatever you have to get through this. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to send me a message below. I'll try to help you out as best as I can. you know, Anything, it's like playing a game of chess, especially right now. You've got to be very strategic in whatever you're doing with your money. You can't just go and blow it all, and then the next month you might be unemployed. So if you don't have a savings account, make sure you build up that savings first. You've got to have that emergency fund, because you never know. Because you may be working now, but the next day your job can come back and say you, hey, here's your pink slip, and I got to let you go. So you've got to be very strategic right now. I've actually been building up my savings, because if you don't know, I own a couple rentals, and if something were to happen to one of my tenants, and I might have to pay the rent, so I still got to be very careful, even with my money. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. Why you need passive income. Some of the stocks I bought, dividends, rentals, writing, and I have two new slides to show them this one today. If you don't know, my goal is 15,000 a month, 15,000 1 month. Okay, you've got to have huge goals. If you have a little goal is not going to take you very far. You've got to increase your goal to a huge amount, huge amount. Think big, just like Grant Cardone says in the 10X rule, you've got to have a huge goal, or whatever your goal is now, 10 times that goal, okay? My goal could probably be higher, and it probably will go higher, but right now I'm just looking at 15,000 a month. And this is what I want to tell you. I had a great month, because very surprising email I got, because Amazon, I haven't got paid from Amazon, but somebody made 2 purchases on my Amazon link. I don't really talk about my Amazon very often, but I always have the links below. Some books I recommend you get and check out. 61 cents, but it's not a lot. But with Amazon, you don't get paid that 61 cents. You got to get paid, I believe, at least $10 or so. If you know what it is, correct me if I'm wrong, but hey, that's just free money. Building costing nothing to do this. All I do is shoot my video, have my links down below, and if you want to check out and improve what you're doing now, I encourage you to check it out. It's great things, great information. I spent a lot of time reading, average maybe 18 to 20 books a year, and it's really paid off. I mean, it's really, yes, I have a college education, but what I've learned on my own personal development in terms of reading, it helps me with my investing, helps me with my finances, helped me to get to where I am today. Because if I would have just started with my college education, I might be struggling today. I probably wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't do all these extra readings, attending all these seminars, watching these videos, because I probably wouldn't be where I am today, because I did a lot of this, everything I did, I learned on my own. Here it is, what it was bought. Somebody bought the Cash Flow Quadrant. That is a great book. Yes, everybody talks about Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but the Cash Flow Quadrant takes you to that next level, where you need to go from an employee to a business owner, investor. That's the whole shift. You've got to break that shift. Either on one side or the other. You've got to get to that other side. You've got to get on that business owner side. You've got to get on that investor side. If you're not on that side, you're going to be stuck on the employee side, paying all these loans, paying all these taxes, and you want to get on this side. Okay, you got to make that switch. I encourage you to do that. Okay, the Webull. I'm sponsored by Webull. And if you don't know, if you sign up for Webull, you get 2 free stocks. Right now, 2 free stocks. Get 1 for opening an account. You get another free stock for just making a $100 deposit in an account. And if you don't know, this Webull promotion is going to end May 12th. Okay, so don't wait. Get those 2 free stocks. If you have $100, open up an account. Just get the 2 free stocks, and I think you may be surprised, because sometimes you may get an Apple, you may get an Amazon, you may get, Google or whatever it may be. You might get a very good stock. And now I'm going to talk about my passive income strategy. Broken down my dividend stocks, real estate rentals, and writing. There's a couple other ones in there, but I'll talk about that shortly. Big picture, I have 29 dividend stocks, 18 stocks, not really included in here, but for my Webull partnership, 3 rentals, 2 from my writing platforms, and then the 2 sales from Amazon. Okay, stocks bought. I bought some more stocks last month. The previous month I bought a lot. This past month wasn't as much, but I've been trying to be more strategic, trying to really build up my passive income. Sun is a great company I want you to take out. That's not really an oil stock producing company, but more on the helping producing and helping to storage on that side of the house. So I encourage you to check it out. It still pays a very good dividend. THW, yeah, everybody likes to talk about all these healthcare stocks, and but I encourage you to check out THW. THW has a lot of that in there because it's a mutual fund, but has a lot of these great healthcare stocks rolled up into it. I encourage you to do the research, check it out. I did a video on it before. If you want to look for the video and find it, if I remember, I'll drop the link below. But hey, it's THW, pays very well, and it's also very cheap. It's on sale. Added some more store and add some more OCCI. More premium bump up my dividends for the month. And so this is my best month for dividend stocks. $1,152. This past month, very good month. BPT, $20. CIM, $90. Disney, I had Disney for a little bit, but then I sold it. I had $885. NLY, $96. NRZ, $281. NYMT, 34. OXY, $19. PK, $554. Raytheon RTN, $476. THW, $759. No, I think that one's incorrect. THW should be more like, I think maybe it's this upcoming month. It'll be a little more, but it's almost $15, $20. TWO, $15.69, and Xerox, $125. So for a total of $1,152. Last month, as you see, was $565. Next month this will be $809. So if you can't tell, I've been adding some more dividend stocks, trying to buy during these lows, because I've been holding on a lot of cash. If you don't know, because you can tell if the market is going like a skyrocket for a while, over 10 years, you've got to think there's going to be a correction sooner or later. Okay, don't be so bullish and that you think it's not going to happen. But you've got to think if it's like 5, 6 years, 5, 7 years, whatever, and you think the market's going like, you got to think, about 8 to 10 years from now, you got to think if the market's up this high again, you've got to think there's going to be a correction. So that's when you got to have some cash on the side, ready to buy when the market corrects again, because it's going to happen again. History shows there's always a correction that's going to happen. So you got to have that money on the side. Don't be so bullish to keep buying stocks when they're hitting these all-time highs again. You've got to think you've got to have some money sitting on the side. When that happens, you can go and buy stocks that are on sale. This is what I've gotten paid from Webull so far. They haven't paid me for April. I think April will probably hit my account pretty soon. But that's why I wanted to throw this in here, just to give you an idea. See, March was a very good month for me. April won't be as good of a month. I might have had maybe 1 or 2 sales. I really wasn't pushing it as much. But hey, like I said, if you want to get involved, Webull, get you 2 free stocks. I'm going to drop the link below. Now we're going to jump on to real estate. Real estate's been doing pretty well for me. Real estate paid me $1,165, so almost this. I think that is a max. There weren't any issues with my rental properties. They're all doing very well. Last month the rentals was $10.99. So that's why you've got to have if you have everything in your stocks, that's great. But you see what's going on now. You've got to have money going to another pot. If you don't have money in another pot to draw from, when you say you're getting close to retirement, you're going to be struggling, because if your stock goes down like it did this past 2 months, you got to think, can you retire when that happens? If not, you've got to build your other area for your passive income. I encourage you to do that. You've got to have another another bucket, if you want to call it, not directly tied to stocks. You've got to have that's my personal opinion. You've got to have another area where you can draw your money from. Okay, whether it be Social Security, it could be your pension, it could be your 401k, it could be real estate, it could be another side business, it could be an Amazon business, whatever it may be. But you've got to have more money coming from another pot that's not going to be tied directly to the stock market, because the stock market's getting hammered right now. Even a lot of these dividend kings are getting hammered. They're getting hit hard. I believe Exxon dropped their, I'm sorry, Disney dropped their, Disney dropped their dividends. It's really surprising. But it happens. It happens, because if you look at the way the coronavirus is hitting, oops, I didn't mean to say that, but if you see the way the CV is hitting right now, it could affect things in the future, because this is setting a precedent. If CV comes back again, they're probably going to implement the same restrictions again. It's probably going to hit the stock market again, probably going to do the same thing. So you've got to be very aware of how it's going to happen, because whether Trump's in office or it could be another president, they may follow the same plan again, because this is setting a precedence. If Trump is doing this, declaring what states need to do, having everybody wear a mask, it's probably going to happen again. It's going to probably happen again, or maybe something even more severe. We don't know. But I think worst case scenario, what could happen? So you've got to have your money in a different bucket to pull from in the future. I mean, you may still be young, which is great, but if you're on the older side, if you're one of my audiences, older side, you've got to watch out, because you're going to need that money coming from somewhere. You can't have everything in the stock market. Like I said, it's my personal belief, my personal opinion. So if you don't believe me, take it as it is, leave it. But if you have any other ideas, drop them below, let everybody know. And now my writing, it got bumped it up a little bit higher. I write for Quora, and also I write for Medium. I didn't spend as much time on Quora this past month, because I've been trying to get everything going with Medium. Medium is starting to pay me already. I think Medium didn't pay me a whole lot this past month. The last 2 months, actually, they paid me the last 2 months. But this next month, I'm expecting more income coming from Medium. And I want the Medium to take over what I earn from Quora, because Quora paid me about $30 to $50 over the past monthly, and I'm trying to get Medium to pay me more than that, easily much more than that. I'm working on that, implementing that system, trying to get that into my pocket, trying to get the money into my pocket, spending more time writing, and I'm also spending less time on YouTube. If you haven't seen, I actually missed posting on Sunday and on Monday, and I'm sorry, Monday and Tuesday, and I'm sorry if you missed my video coming out, but I had to make a change, because yes, it's great, shooting these videos for you, but I've got to watch my watch time. My watch time wasn't really hitting it. And so, yes, I'm not gonna have all these fancy graphics. I'm sorry about that, but I'm focused more on making money. All right, and time is money. Yes, maybe I could, jump it up a game, step it up, and have more quality, more graphics showing all that. But really, does that pay the bills? Maybe for Graham Stephan, yes, but for Pascal and Tom, no. So that's why I'm actually a better writer than I am a videographer. So, but that's where you've got to go with your strengths. Whatever works best for you, go with that. Okay, don't try to sit behind YouTube. If YouTube is not going to pay the bills for you, you've got to figure out where else are you good at. If you're a writer, look into writing. I encourage you to check out, because Medium doesn't cost you anything unless you want to pay for their $50 a year plan to be a real member. But otherwise, you can still post things on Medium for free. But I made the decision to pay for Medium, and it's actually paid out because it gives me more free access to check out other people on Medium, connect with them, like their posts, follow them, subscribe, whatever. And it gives you more opportunities to do that. So I encourage you to check out Medium. Like I said, you can start out for free. It's not going to cost you anything. Check it out, start writing, figure out, see what else is on there, and just get an idea. I encourage you, as I'm mentioning, I encourage you to stay focused during this time. A lot of people are going through a lot of crap right now. I believe the unemployment, we're over 30 million, which is, really crazy. You really got to be focused, stay prepared. I know a lot more people watching YouTube, whether you're a new subscriber. I want to welcome you. I encourage you, if you haven't already liked this video, subscribe, click the bell for notification. I try to bring you quality videos, quality information on how you can earn passive income, because it's really not It's not how to do it. It's not, you don't have the money to do it. It's all about the belief. You got to have the belief. You got to have the know-how, because anything is possible today, because you've got to be able to do it. And it's all also on your mind. The only thing that's holding you back is you. The only thing holding back is you. All right. So you've got to be able to change that and make a decision to change your life and change everything for the better. And so I almost cracked this fifth key, which I was pretty happy. I didn't cross it fully, but I've crossed another key on my way to $15,000 a month. So it cracked it a little bit, but didn't crack it completely. And I will do that one day, hopefully very soon. And then I'm gonna crack all the other ones. And so I hit 2353 for the month, which was very good. Another high level, breaking the record for how much I've earned in passive income just for the month. And grand total, it's 15% of my goal, which is a lot better. I believe last month was like 12 or 13%. So I'm slowly inching it up there. It's not like playing the lottery. Anything like this, you've got to work hard at it. You've got to do your best to pump up your levels, pump up your goals, pump up your beliefs, and try to work at it to get things up higher, however you need to. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe, click the bell for notification, and check out the other passive income videos. I encourage you to check it out, because it's all about changing your belief, change your mindset, and finding out how to do it. How can you get from, maybe you're zero for passive income or dividends, whatever, up to 100 or 200, 300, whatever it may be. Because my goal is to help you earn at least $500 a month in passive income. I'm going to try to bring you more and different ideas. And it's not going to happen overnight. Not really going to happen overnight, but it's going to take time, and I'm going to help you to get there. All right. But like I said, click the bell notification. Check these other videos if you want to help put more passive income in your pocket and get other ideas. All right. Take care and have a good day. I'll see you again.